thank you for joining us. We're Bly and Holly and we live aboard 34 Vampires as continuous cruisers. Join us as we travel the canals of the UK through cities, towns and beautiful countryside. From peaceful mornings on the water to navigating busy locks, we share it all. Our adventures, the occasional mishaps, the beautiful scenery, our daily life and the wonderful wildlife around us. Hi everyone, this is Holly at 34 Vampires and we've had quite a dramatic week again. So I haven't been very well again, and as you can see we've also been getting a little Mandarin visitor that's been coming in the evenings. But a few days back, I say a few days back, but by the time I'm editing it's about 5 days ago, Bly poured a sheep out of the canal. It was stuck down the side of the boat and she had her head up resting up on the tyre fender, which is probably what saved her at the time, her being able to keep her head up out of the water. But what it brought about was a really important subject of what's called dry drowning. So I wanted to do a video on it, not just so that people understand about the wild animals, because some of you may have seen deer in the canal. Some of you, I know that we've seen a live deer that we followed her down until she got out. We've also found a deer in the canal before that had drowned, but also about your dogs and other animals you might have on board, like your cats, but certainly your dogs. It's really important because dry drowning is something that isn't much known about and is something that you actually could be putting your dog at risk with by living on the waterways. Also as well, I wanted to give a bit of an update on the Marple locks as well, the Marple lock flight, and let you kind of know what's happening there.
Bloody heavy. Can you stand up?
No, it's buckling its front leg, love. It's buckling its front legs. It's probably injured itself trying to get out.
It's probably really stiff, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, it's actually grinding its teeth, so I'm not sure if it's actually pain. Because I know that can be a sign of pain when they're grinding their teeth, poor thing. Just on the phone to the vet waiting to find out. I wondered that as well. It's almost like it's, the fact it's grinding its teeth, I think it's also in discomfort as well.
Yeah, I don't know about pain. I mean,
quite often they grind their teeth then.
The boat might have been squeezing it a bit.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get my phone again and try the different vet. Or do you want me to stay here and keep the gate open to get it in the shade? Which shall I do?
Well, I can't really pick it up because it's so
wriggly.
Heavy.
Or even getting it here.
No, there's too many people in a bit.
Right, let's get out the thing now.
I'll get the fat end, you get the front legs. No, you don't need that. Just get the front legs right underneath its front. I'll get the heavy end. And just take it over.
And lift it onto here?
Yeah, so you grab that and you grab the skin first.
Right.
Got it?
Yeah. Sorry, we won't be able to get through for a minute. How am I going to get that open now? You're okay there, let me come and get the front end again. And I'll try finding a different vet. Oh, you got it, okay. Right. I don't know, it didn't look too well. I've tried finding one, but I need to get a different one. let me phone a different vet. Oh God, hang on. Find another one. It's trying to stand, it's just like it's exhausted, but I don't like what it's doing with its mouth. Like you said, it's like it wants to be sick or it's in pain. It's probably been gulping water. What, water? Or what, like retching?
Yeah.
Sunhill Farm. Hang on. Trying to find the flipping. See, they're all saying flipping opens Monday and stuff because of it's a bloody Saturday, isn't it? It's like it wants to be sick. Probably do it a favour if it's been gulping blinking canal water. Hang on. God, I'm trying to get hold of this. Crying out loud, trying to find a...
The air's coming out of
I actually said to Bly after it's reminded me of the story of the boy on the beach with the starfish, where there were hundreds of starfish that had been washed up, and the boy was sort of picking up the starfish and throwing them back into the sea, and somebody said, why are you doing that, there are hundreds of them, and the boy's answer was because it made a difference to that one.
Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it.
Crying out, like trying to find a vet's here that's a farm vet. Oh, with the bloody internet and God knows what here is a nightmare. No, right, shut that. Not that one. Go Vets Manchester. Right, let's try that one. Alright, lovely. I've put my coffee on the post there as well, if you don't mind grabbing it. Hello there, I'm sorry to phone you. I'm having trouble getting hold of a vet. I'm not sure if you're vet physio. We've pulled a sheep out of the canal. We're up at Marple Aqueduct and we've pulled a sheep out of the canal, or rather my husband has, that's struggling. I've tried phoning a normal vet and they're like, oh, phone a farm vet. I'm on the internet trying to find a farm vet, can't find a farm vet, and all I want is some advice on what to do because we don't know where it's from. It's struggling, it's panting quite a bit, but it's probably exhausted. It's grinding its teeth a bit. It can stand, but after a while the legs buckle. We've basically pulled it out, then taken it out the sun and dried it off as much as we can, and we've just got it led in on the grass in some shade, but it's grinding its teeth, and because we don't live in the area, because we live on a boat, you see. I know, a friend had some, yeah.
Yeah, see, the problem with us is we live miles away from anywhere, so any farm vet is going to take an hour to get to you. And I'm not sure they would do it, without you being the owner and,
Yeah, without consent. Well, exactly, the vets like to be paid up front, a lot of them nowadays, don't they?
Yeah.
But it's even for advice on what to do. Is it that we should cover the head to reduce the stress? Should we? Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't even really give any advice to normal vets. It's all the same physiology, isn't it? I know they're more prone to dying than dogs and cats, you know, but even so they could have given some basic advice other than put it in the shade.
You'd think so, wouldn't
Mm.
you? My dad's a cattle farmer. He uses Cheshire Farm vets. They're usually very helpful.
Cheshire Farm Vet, so try that one. Okay, thank you.
And there's also Bright and Morton have a farm vet side. They have a small animal and a farm
Oh, it
vet.
sounds like it's trying to vomit actually. I hope that, it sounds awful, but I hope it does, because it's probably swallowed lots of canal water.
Probably has. I don't know if they can be sick. I know horses can't be sick.
No, horses can't be sick, no.
Cows can. I bet that's interesting.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Probably absolutely shattered, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Just really need time to recover.
yeah.
But they might, these vet could come out, they might be able to give it like adrenaline or something like that, might.
Yeah, so Cheshire Vets, you said.
Cheshire Farm vets or Wright and Morton Farm vets.
Wright and Mortem, is that with a W?
It is, yeah.
Wright and Mortem or Cheshire Farm. Brilliant, thank you very much. You've been really helpful. Thank you, it wasn't the morning we expected. Alright, thank you. Cheers, thank you Sarah, bye. That's lovely, thank you very much indeed. Thanks, bye. No, but she's... Can you hear that? That's not eating, that's teeth grinding.
No, I know that.
Yeah. So that's either pain or nauseous, isn't it?
Well, they do munch a lot, grind anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when they're not eating, they're like as if they're going through the motions.
Are they like ruminates? What is it? The ruminators, like cows? Like with more than one stomach?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
No. Because cows have, haven't they? They go through different bits to... So it's vet phone soon. Trouble is, don't want to leave it on its own here to recover and we're on the boat because of the dogs and stuff being walked past here. If somebody's got a dog off a lead, it'll come straight over, won't it? She's gulping actually. Yeah, sea salt and honey I put in there. Oh, you've just fell down the back of my neck. Is it cold? That's not good, is it? They might be warm, aren't they? I know who to phone. I'm going to phone up Kay. She flipping had loads of sheep. There's Kay's picture on my phone, that. And I was looking after her lambs. Andrew, I wonder if I got his number on here. Andrew, no, Mel Andrew's Dan. Andrew the farmer would have flipping known. That was the one who used to bury my horses and that.
put it underneath. I don't know whether to
roll her over and dry her.
no, put her into the sun. It was cold under there.
Put that underneath. At least that'll heat up a bit, won't it? She was gulping that. Yeah, but it says pain the grinding. Because I remember my mare doing that when she had her colic surgery. She was grinding her teeth like mad. I'd be inclined to put another dry towel over her.
It is fine. It's
Yeah, it's underneath.
It's cold.
She's not even opening her eyes, is she? Oh, she is now.
She looked around here. She's alert.
Just exhausted.
Yeah.
Hey girl, you look a bit more awake now. Hey? You feeling a bit better now?
No.
Mills was more blinking helpful than the vet. I thought then to call my friend Mills, who's an animal therapist and who has also had sheep, and she also used to be a London paramedic, and she advised that we also give magnesium and a couple of other things, luckily all of which we had on the boat. The farm vet had phoned me back as the receptionist had passed the message on, and he basically said he wouldn't come out because he didn't have the owner's consent, at which point I reminded him about his veterinary oath that he made in order to be a vet. At that point he went silent, and his next response to me was, "We're not a charity," I think, which kind of said it all, didn't it? Because vets are allowed to come out and treat animals that are in distress, and when you know their lives are potentially at stake. I actually had a really bad infection myself, so had to dash off to a walk-in clinic. So Bloy stayed with her and kept the dog walkers and the dogs away from her for hours. He said that she was being pestered no end, and he was having to tell people to keep constantly leaving her alone. Yeah, no, rocket's good because that's all deep, that's all iron, and that's all good stuff. See if she'll have a nibble on any of that. So her ear's still cold.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still a bit damp underneath. Burps.
Lots of burps. No burps are good. Bless her heart.
No, I think she's still.
This is actually the moment that she got up on her own. I wasn't there at the time. I was at the medical walk-in centre myself, and she walked over to Bly, and she then led down, and over about 10 minutes passed away whilst he was stroking her. Because she sounded like she had water on the lungs, we suspect that it was a sad case of secondary drowning. This was why I wanted to do this video, although it's a very sad one, because I wanted to make people aware of this situation of primary and secondary drowning to do with dogs. We actually found the farmer and he phoned me, but once he found out that she'd passed away, he didn't want to come out, he didn't want to remove her, and basically left us to sort the problem out. So primary and secondary drowning can occur not just from them getting in the water and gulping the water. I've seen it an awful lot as well when I lived by the sea. And I repeatedly was telling people about it, because when you're persistently throwing balls into the water, into the canal, the river and into the sea, dogs and other animals can be gulping down water that can lead to this kind of drowning. And symptoms, especially if it's the primary type of drowning, sometimes symptoms aren't seen for several hours afterwards. So again, this is why I wanted to do this video, in order to make people aware for safety, not just for the wild animals but also for their own pets. Regards to the Marple lock update, there was an update on the 14th of July and the flight was then closed. We'd intended to move that morning, but the flight was closed and still is closed, and there won't actually be an update again until the 21st. And I also hear that there are problems with the Macclesfield Canal as well being quite low, so for the time being we're stuck. But obviously it could be stuck in worse places. But I will keep videos updated about how things are going, and in the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and I hope you don't come across any situations like this with animals. But I hope that some of the information in the video, if you do, might be useful for you.